Another triumph for Trump. The former president cruised to victory on Super Tuesday, securing his position as the unassailable frontrunner in this race.
They call it Super Tuesday for a reason. This is a big one. And they tell me, the pundits and otherwise, that there's never been one like this. There's never been anything so conclusive.
Officially, he hasn't won the nomination yet. But with results like these, total victory seems certain. As expected, President Joe Biden also swept the board in the Democrat primaries. Nikki Haley was trounced by Donald Trump. It's not clear whether she'll continue her campaign. Presidential election day is still 8 months away, but many Americans already seem weary of the campaign and of an increasingly polarized political climate.
We can't hear any other voices but those two now. I mean, Nikki Haley's still out there, and I wish her well, but primarily we're only hearing two voices, and I don't like that. There should be more people.
It does suck that we only have two really old people, people who should be retired.
It's just become polarizing. I wish that people would focus more on what we have in common, because I think there's so much more that we have in common than different.
If all of this seems familiar, that's because it is. Mr. Trump and Mr. Biden faced off in the last election too. Around 70% of Americans now say they don't want this rematch.
Will you shut up, man?
The focus will now turn to the election campaign itself, the race for the White House. Trump versus Biden. Voters will have to choose between a man indicted on 91 charges across 4 criminal cases and the oldest sitting president in history, facing questions about his mental fitness for office. Will Vernon, BBC News, Washington.